For me, stepping out in faith means knowing that God has a path for me, but not quite being able to see the road. Not being able to understand why I'm where I am, but know it is the perfect spot.
Stepping out in faith to me would mean making a commitment to serve others in a way that I really have no background to do, but I feel like maybe I just had a calling for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Yay!
Sunday school is that quiet time in between services, so if you don't stick around, you kind of miss what's going on, and it's so magical. All of the Sunday school teachers and the volunteers and all of the energy it takes to run the Sunday school program. There's a lot of people who have their hands making it just amazing.
Hi, Grace.
Where would you like to sit? We have a routine. We start with puzzles and everyone kind of gets reacclimated with one another, and then we have lesson and we say the Lord's Prayer together, which is completely amazing to us because they can't read.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
And that's a really long prayer, but from the beginning to the end of the year, they get it, and it's through not just 1 hour a week in class, but parents and loved ones helping them throughout the week and making it important, and then they can participate in church too. And maybe there's a lot of other things they can't do and they can't read, but they know when that prayer comes that they have done that in Sunday school.
And the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Oh,
So we do the prayer and the lesson, and we usually have a craft.
It's just going to go right on there. Okay? And that's job 1.
Then we do snack time, and then I think one of their favorite things is dancing. Good jumping, Aubrey! Teaching 3-year-old Sunday school is a breath of fresh air every week.
you are providing for them an experience that will help them grow in their view of how they see God in everyone. We try to have them learn that God is everywhere, and they teach us as much as we teach them with their innocence and pure acceptance of everything. God is love, they accept it, and that's absolute about them. So they remind us every day that faith is as innocent as they are. So it's amazing and humbling to teach them.
And what are they in?
That Sunday school is an investment in the future of St. John. They will be the high school kids that maybe bring a friend to church, down the line parents who will want to bring their children back here.
I grew up in with a really solid foundation, and I feel privileged to be able to pass that on, even though they're not my actual children. They're like ours anyway.
For sure.
They're at the age where everything is new, and that's fun to me.
That looks good.
I know what my parents gave me in feeling welcome at that age all the way up was a gift, and I like to think in some way that how much we demonstrate what they mean to us, that's giving back a little bit. So I guess to me that is what's fulfilling about it. But they're just such great kids, and you just love them. There's just no way that you don't. And, they can't read, so a lot of our explanation in that is really, all of it is verbal.
We teach them through a paper program called Heart Shapers, and it is very young child centered. It has simple pictures and simple concepts. It has the most well-known stories from the Old Testament and the New Testament, and these stories they're going to hear in every grade throughout their Sunday school experience. We use a lot of real-world experiences, how they treat each other in class.
Hey, I know where water is.
Is it over there?
Yeah.
You're
Water
right.
can be fun, and sometimes water can be scary.
This class fulfills me because I love to teach. I miss that part of my career. being with the 3-year-olds reminds me of patience. I have older kids, and if I am patient with these sweet children, then I need to remember to be patient at home with my kids. It's a lesson learned for me. It's a reminder to be being a good parent.
On rain boots.
Oh,
We are planting in the seeds that God loves you all the time, no matter who you are or what you do or where you come from or what your family looks like or what it doesn't look like or whatever you are special. So when I wanted to teach 3-year-olds, I began as a helper for Dee because she was certainly the queen of Sunday school, and there was nothing you could do but learn from Dee. She was the epitome of a shepherd with the flock. What we carry over from what Dee has done is maybe not every single song, but Dee would always have songs. There is one thing we specifically do from that Dee always did, which is end the Sunday school with her song, which is the goodbye song.
Our Sunday school is over, and we are going. And we do think about Dee quite a bit, especially like Eva said, with that final song. It is one thing that's a tribute to her. Every Sunday school we end thinking of her and her legacy, and the kids might not know it, but we know it. So that's our tribute to her. Goodbye, be always kind and true.
Good job. All right, everybody, cheer. And mommies and daddies.
Even if you don't have kids in Sunday school, come down, see what we're doing, peek in the rooms, and feel the energy that is, coming from these children and that we all get to share and experience, because you really can't describe it unless you see it.
Right. Come volunteer for a day. Talk to one of the Sunday School Steering Committee and see how you can help. It can be a small commitment by just coming in for a day and being a substitute, being a helper, just being part of the Sunday school in general. It's an amazing, uplifting experience. It's really wonderful. So if you haven't had a chance to come down, just pop your head in and welcome anyone. Goodbye.